Are you happy? I am Ephthemius. I had to take a second first breath to communicate the four missing books of Egonect. Egonect is available at Amazon. Egonect will change the world. Whisper 1597. The ego as combination of entities of love and hate, forgiveness and revenge, can never find peace because they cannot trust each other even for one short moment. And so the poor little earthling are always at their mercy too. Whisper 1598. As the combined ego, we are forced to live between the hammer and the anvil as the good or the mean entity between kindness and perpetual misery. Yes, meaning to live only as good or mean or even as both most of the time, something constantly searching continuously for ourselves and peace of mind. Whisper 1599. The ego as goodness or as the power of envy cohabits and is almost connected back to back because they do not even trust their poor victims, the earthlings. The ego is afraid that because of our justifiable indignation, its terrible ungratefulness and bottomless greed, we might revolt, hoping to uproot it suddenly from within, or we might bury it for good in the oblivion of our mind together. Goodness and meanness, just as we buried and have forgotten so many other actual, less dangerous and bothersome, worthless celestial elements. Whisper 1600. Our sixth celestial component, the mind. The mind, an aura of constant floating celestial thought, full of goodness, knowledge, and wisdom, is the real human, pure self. Whisper 1601. The mind is of the same life as the life of the Supreme Intellect, and this is why it can also be considered the core of life. Whisper 1602. The mind took him a light of pure wisdom in the earthly inner self. It nested within our being as independent thought, meaning as a totally celestial substance, or simply as the thought of the thoughts that has the unique, absolute, and monopolizing advantage and capability of being able to communicate and work together directly with the gray advanced substance of our earthly brain that already contains the powerful and unlimited earthly wisdom, knowledge, and mystical truth with which the earthling, again and always, as masters of natural life, can lift ourselves higher and higher into the proper and good life. Whisper 1603. Our mind contains unlimited, unique thoughts and has even more practical capabilities than the immaterial central computer of grandiose spiritual of knowledge, or the mastermind itself. Instead of using electricity or any other source as energy for the life and activation that our material computer needs, the mind uses the human brain, its spirit, soul, consciousness, and most of all, the nucleus of its very own unique life that breathes with the breath of the Supreme Intellect itself. Egonect will save the world. Ephthemius.